So what I'm doing here is cleaning up and painting some of these older Velites that have been around in our collection for many, many years, and the rebasing project that I'm going through. They are being repainted and cleaned up because they obviously have showed their age, and I don't think a lot of these figures were coated in plastic when they were finished, which is pretty much a necessity to keep the longevity of these figures. They really have to be coated with plastic. So the plastic that we use is polyacrylic, is the name. And I'm doing this while I wait for the glue gun to heat up. Actually, I'm waiting for the batteries for the glue gun to charge, because I want to go use the glue gun, and it's a new kind of a glue gun which doesn't involve a cord. It involves an industrial battery, and because of that, it just so happened that both the batteries I have, the main one and the backup, were discharged, and I have to charge them in order to use them now. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm doing this cleanup as opposed to putting the figures on the sticks, which I can't do because I use hot glue. I'm just going to go ahead and do the old way, which is the assembly line method. Some of these guys, old as they are, have kept their paint remarkably well. And some of them have not. And years of storage has, of course, affected them to varying degrees. These are Velites from hat industry. And it's true, it was a criticism of mine, which kind of still applies, that their heads were too small. Their heads were sculpted too small. They should have been exaggerated. And instead, when they did these, when they sculpted these, they did them so accurately, the faces and thus the heads are accurate and thus too small. They needed to be overblown a little bit for the war game reality. Which is to say, seeing something from a distance, if it's in scale, it might be too small. So you actually have to blow it up a little